So what inspired me to join Pink Spaghetti was actually my family, the situation that I was in at the time. Having worked for a company as an employee for over 4 years, I was working ridiculous amounts of hours, missing out on the kids, and just not able to sort of find that work-life balance, even though I was working from home. Um, and particularly when my youngest daughter got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, that's when I realized that actually I need to be able to put down my work whenever she needs me, or just to run to school if anything happens. An example of that would be last week. I was actually in the middle of work and I got a call from school to say Ethy's monitor's dropped off, can you come and put a new one on? So I was able to sort of put down my work for 10 minutes, nip to school, sort all that out, and I knew that she was okay, and I'm still able to get back home and get my work done. So yeah, that inspiration to sort of step out of employment and into self-employment was from my kids, really. And the work that I've done my whole entire life sort of prepared me for the tasks that I need to do with Pink Spaghetti. Admin, customer care, social media, all that type of thing, sort of put me in good stead for the role, really. So, what has surprised me most about running a Pink Spaghetti franchise? There's a few things actually. The support that I receive from everyone in the network, in the Pink Spaghetti network, head office, other franchisees. It is just second to none, and it is one of the reasons why I chose Pink Spaghetti. Um, so obviously there are other franchisees out there that you can choose from, but I did a lot of research. I chose Pink Spaghetti because right from the off I felt like there was a lot of support and that it was a good friendship network as well as anything else. So that was a really sort of positive surprise. And also the reputation of Pink Spaghetti really does carry it. Whenever I'm in any networking meetings, if I'm meeting anyone that's new, they all recognise Pink Spaghetti. They all say, "Oh, I know someone from Pink Spaghetti. They're fabulous," or that they've heard of us. So that reputation, again, is something that that really sort of pushed me to sign up with Pink Spaghetti, and it has carried me as well. So work-life balance as a franchisee, I'm not being dramatic when I say this, but it has changed my life. As I mentioned before, that the reason that I decided to go self-employed was because I needed to be there for my children, and I'm able to do that now. When I go on a holiday, I am able to switch off. Weekends I can switch off. My clients understand that weekends are my time, and I'm not getting anyone sort of pestering me or ringing me, or if they needed to, that's fine. But when I was employed, that happened all the time. I never actually got a full holiday, or I never got a weekend. So I'm able to sort of really be in the moment with my kids, and in the same sense, it's really great to feel during my working week that I'm actually making a difference to my clients as well. And I'm finding that I'm able to focus much better on the work that I've got at hand because I've also got the downtime to follow afterwards. So yeah, it has been life changing for me and for my kids as well, for my family. Training with Pink Spaghetti when I first set out was I wouldn't have been able to do what I'm doing without it. Specifically networking. Networking was something that I would have never ever done before, because I just wasn't prepared for it until Pink Spaghetti training. Um, it really gave me the confidence to be able to go out there and showcase my skills, believe in myself, and to start actually having conversations with people. I'm quite an awkward person socially. So if I'm in a social situation, I do find it hard to make conversation with people. But with the training, with the confidence that the head office instill in you, I was able to do it, and I'm able to do that. And I actually enjoy networking now, which is bizarre. But all the other training as well, sort of preparing us with, the ICO, so that we're compliant with the law, setting our rates, all those things. I wouldn't have had the confidence to do without pink spaghetti. To run a successful business, the qualities that you need, I believe, are honesty, um, transparency. So, be absolutely clear with your clients about what you're able to do, what you're able to take on, the time that you've got. Communication is absolute key. Speak to your clients, speak up, or anyone who's, who could be a potential client or who might know someone that would be your potential clients, your network, just be honest and be yourself. It helps to be a likable person and to be a relatable person. Don't shy away from being yourself. When I sort of first started, I kind of thought that I had to be very corporate and I had to be very, sort of watch what I'm saying and things like that. But I do in a sense, but I'm able to be myself. I'm able to show my own personality, and I think that's what draws the right clients to you. Because there's no point in taking on a client who you don't really get on with, or if they don't get you and you don't get them, there's not going to be much of a that spark there to be able to make magic happen type of thing. So yeah, don't be afraid to be yourself. So anyone who is looking at franchising, at taking on a franchise, particularly with Pink Spaghetti, my advice to them would be just go for it. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt the support that you get from the Pink Spaghetti network. Don't doubt yourself. When I first started, I think we all go through that first few weeks of what if I don't get any clients, but the training that we receive, the advice that we receive, that we are set up for success. And one of my friends actually has sort of inquired about it. I keep saying to her, you need to sign up, you need to come and do it, because she's in a situation now where she hates a job. And I'm saying to her, come on, just go on board, just do it. She's thinking about it. But yeah, it's just let go of that fear, let go of that imposter syndrome, jump on board, do it. You're gonna love it. It's life changing, and the freedom that I've got now and the ability to sort of, to be able to switch off and to be able to pick and choose when I'm working or who I'm working with. It's amazing. It's fantastic. My biggest learning curve in the first year of business has been, I think that, as I mentioned earlier, that not all clients are going to be your clients, and that's okay. It's absolutely fine for you to not have the same vision as someone. There's going to be another VA out there, maybe within our network, who can help that person. And if it doesn't work between you and the client, that's absolutely fine. It does take a while for you to sort of learn who your clients are, what type of work that you actually do love to do. I know when I first set out, I was like, right, I could do everything. I know that I can do this, this, and this. But whilst I can do it, it's not necessarily what I enjoy. So, going into my second year now, I do know who I want to work with. I know the type of clients I want, and I've got a plan to target them. So, yeah, I think that that first year is about learning who you want to work with and what you want to do, I think.